guys, I wanted to show you real fast that this is one of the newer deer guards. It doesn't have the pins that hold it in. It's got this metal bar here that you pull the bar up towards you. You pull this bar up towards you and it'll pull out. It unlocks them from these clamps here. Okay. What's really cool about this is those red knobs there. To adjust the deer guard, you turn the red knobs, and then to get it back up into place, you pull the bar and kind of just, my problem right now is the stinking thing is frozen, so I gotta work with it for a minute. I'll be back. Yeah, it was frozen, but I needed 2 hands, so I needed to put the camera down. And you just kind of like push it up, pull the bar up and push the whole thing in, and it locks into place. But yes, my safety headband because my ears are cold, and safety gloves. Yes, I have everything safety. But the cool thing about these gloves, see on the thing, it says on the cuff, it says -30 degrees. These have a really cool lining inside, which is the same as this jacket. And it's got a little grip pad here on your palm, so it makes holding things easier. It's also got a Velcro strap to make it tighter around your wrists, so you can kind of like put your jacket in there and then wrap the glove around it. So when you get into these cold temperatures, trust me, you will love these gloves. And I got these, they're waterproof. I got these from TA, and I'm pretty sure they were like 15 bucks, and they had a sale on them at whatever TA was at, so I actually got 3 pair. I don't know why I'll use 3 pair, but since I lose everything and I'm not disorganized, I have a tendency to lose one glove from one hand, so don't be surprised if you see me, because I have like 5-6 pairs of gloves and I'll have all different hands, different colors. One hand will be red, one will be gray. I don't care, they just, you know, make it so that I'm not cold or dirty. So I'm gonna get going now, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hi guys, something just happened while I was driving, so I figured I'd take this opportunity to show you. And I looked in the mirror and I thought, oh my gosh, this blonde hair and that headband look, I look like Bret Michaels from Poison back in the 80s and 90s. I think we even have the same lipstick color. Yes, they wore makeup back then. Anyway, if you look over here, right, my Reefer has an alarm here, a light. That is, the Reefer has some sort of a temperature problem, maybe an engine problem. I was getting an engine code failure. When the light went on, the engine stalled, and it reported back to my Qualcomm to tell me. Now, I was driving and I did see the light come on. By the time I was able to find this rest area to check it, the light had already gone back off, and it did message me telling me that it had stopped. So I pulled over to make sure it's working, and it was running fine. This other light up here, yeah, okay. I'll get better at this camera thing, I swear. I'm not a very good photographer. But this light up here lets us know that our entire inflation system is losing air someplace. Something that some companies have on their trailers. It's an indication that you're losing air on the trailer. Okay. These hoses there, Prime, we have several different systems, and you'll notice on different trailers they all look different, but basically when you start losing air, it'll pump air back into the tires. That does not mean that if you have a flat tire, you can just pump it up and roll 1,000 miles with it. That means if you're losing air and it inflates and pumps it up, that you should go take that tire, take the trailer to go be inspected. At Prime, I could immediately go to a TA or a Petro or something, a place of that nature. Loves. Lion J is now putting up tire centers. So now I don't know how other companies do it. I've heard other company drivers tell me that they have to go take it into their particular company's terminal and have it checked out, or worse, just wait for a blowout. Those tires cost about $1,000 a piece. Just to leave the service center in an emergency roadside truck, they're going to charge $250 just for leaving, just for the call. I found this out by a guy who works at Love's, because I list these things. So he was like, yeah, we do get paid by the hour, and the clock starts ticking from the minute we leave the driveway, and it's a minimum of $250 just to leave the driveway. So you really don't want to wait until that blows, because really, do you want to be stuck on the side of the road waiting for maybe an hour, 2 hours for road assist to come, and you're wasting your own time? If I was going to do that, I'd rather be at a TA, have them take it, they can go fix it, make an appointment for it, I could go eat, go get showered, relax, unwind, make videos for you guys, rather than you know, waiting on the side of the road where it's dangerous anyway. I don't want to be on the shoulder road. That's dangerous. These people crazy. Look at the way they fly. Oh well. Nobody's doing anything crazy right now. But they're nuts. Anyway. I just wanted to show you that real fast. So everything's cool with my Reefer. I messaged my road assist people and my fleet manager and told them, like, if you look at my temperature, I'm set at -10, and my temperature right now is -10. And that box temperature is going to fluctuate. It'll be like -5, -1, and keep going back and forth. But that temp will keep fluctuating, but as long as it's within a certain range, then you're good to go. And that is something that when you're Reefer, you do on the pre-trips. You walk around and you check out all the time. Hi guys, it's like 8 o'clock at night now, so I'm about 12 hours past when I started. I already did my post trip. If you look, I'm in a TA that's really bright and well lit, and I did something that I do not recommend to do unless you do it under certain instances. If you look, I pulled straight into this space. This is a slant, okay? And the reason I did that was because the parking lot was total chaos when I got here, and people were coming this way and going that way, and I came up this aisle not realizing that they were going the wrong direction for me to back in. So I pulled up because I just needed to get out of that chaos. I leave early, like tomorrow morning. I don't deliver this until 1400 is my appointment. This is my load to get me home. So I'm 160 miles away, I think. So I have plenty of time to wait for this guy to move, and by the time I get out of here, whoever's around me will already be gone. So that's not an issue. I am going to come up here and go grab something to eat, take a shower, and all that good stuff. But again, you can see how dangerous does this place look. You know, I can actually see under the trailers that I'm walking around. There's people walking around. You know, it's bright, it's lit up. I'm not scared. This is a good opportunity to point out the CAT scale to you. I had no idea what a CAT scale was. Like, I never thought about having to weigh the trucks. That sounds stupid now, but I never thought about truckers sleeping in trucks, you know? And there's so much you don't think about until you get out your steer axle. The second plate will weigh your drives, and the third plate will weigh your trailer tandems. So while you're doing that, it will take each individual axle weight, but then it also gives you a total. And it's a neat little thing. I'll show you. I did get the phone app pictures I did, so I'll make a video about that. And there's a guy over here looking at me all strange because I'm carrying a camera, and we'll see what happens. Maybe he'll approach me. I found that a lot of people just run away. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I did pay for parking, but I used my rewards points, which is something that's really cool that you can do. At Prime, we don't really come to TA much, so I don't really get a lot of rewards points. Flying J gives us a much better discount. Hi guys, I just found a really nice guy that I could interview. So what's your name, please?
Ricky.
So how long you been driving?
I've been driving a little over 18 years.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What kind of tips do you have for new drivers?
Patient, be very patient.
Be very patient,
always
guys.
Be patient. You get there when you get there. You know, you're the captain of the ship, just be patient. You're gonna make it.
Okay, so how do you feel about like when these other drivers are honking and horns and stuff, when these poor people are trying to back up and they're trying to be slow and, you know?
Just ignore them.
See, that's what I told them. You know what I used to do? Pull the brakes and jump in the sleeper. That'll get somebody to stop blowing their horn real fast.
No, I just stop and just look at them, you know, just stop. That ain't gonna make me go no faster.
Well, you weren't surprised by me being a woman walking through here as a driver.
No, why should I?
So you see lots of women out here.
In flatbed too.
See that? Look at that.
In
Flatbed.
yeah. And I do flatbed, yeah, and I see a lot of women doing flatbed.
And you gotta respect that too.
Oh yes, because a lot of men won't do flatbed.
Okay, because here's my theory. I feel as though it's the women that are hindering women from coming into trucking. And the reason is that they like to be victimized. And I don't mean just women, I mean any particular group, okay? So when I first came on YouTube and was looking and doing research to come into trucking, it was all, oh, well, trucking's hard, especially for a woman. Oh, there's a crime rate and you're gonna get like, and I try to tell my viewers that nice guys like you would be coming out there helping me if I screamed and was getting attacked.
Exactly. True.
See?
That.
See?
True that, true.
This is real reaction, people.
Yeah, true. Yeah. I mean, whether you're a man or a woman, it's just naturally. Well, to me, it's just natural instinct to go help a person.
See? See?
Yeah.
Everybody thinks it, and I'm like, you know what? These places are. When it comes to, you're all parked next to each other. So you have a greater chance of being heard if you scream than if you're in the house. And if a guy is going to follow me 400 miles to stalk me, he deserves my phone number. Okay?
He deserves
that phone number, darn right. But what about your company? Do you own your truck or you lease or
I have one
driver?
right now. I'm driving for another guy.
What you driving? Come on, tell us. A Pete.
Freightliner.
Oh, Freightliner.
Yeah, I mean, a truck is a truck. No matter what name is on it, you're still going to get the same amount of money, right?
Oh, I guess.
I mean, I ain't trying to look good. I'm trying to make my pocket fat.
No, not necessarily. Pete's are heavier, so they usually consume more fuel. So Cascadia will give you more money.
Depends on what you're hauling.
That's right.
See, if I had a Pete in the flatbed, I'd do good. I'd still do good because I don't haul a lot of heavy freight.
Oh, see there?
So yeah, it all depends on what you're hauling, you know, what type of money you're trying to make, and you know.
So what do you think about all the mega carriers? Do you run when you see us? Oh, okay.
Because I'm an owner operator and I've run for some of the owner operators. Just because you got a truck don't make you a truck driver. And a lot of the guys went out and bought a truck. You don't have the experience. I mean, I'm sitting there watching an owner operator blindside. And I'm like, why are you blindside? Just go make a U and come back and back in. It took him 20 minutes. And I'm sitting there looking at him. Okay, you're an owner operator. You're supposed to know better. But you know, just because you own a truck, don't make you a truck driver.
And what you're talking about is unnecessary risks. And that's what I teach my audience, because this is mostly geared towards like new people coming into trucking and women, and you know, and trying to give a reality.
Right, and see that's where
it's like.
Take your time. You know, be patient. You know, I mean, use all the room that you can. But if you ain't got the blind side, why? It makes no sense.
Yeah.
It was just too easy to go down there, whip around, 30 seconds, and now you done spent 15, 20 minutes trying to back in a parking space.
Absolutely.
Now you're tired, you ready to get in the bulk.
Yeah, that's right. Is there anything you'd like to say, anything more that you'd like to say to the audience?
No, I'm good.
I thank you for your time.
Thank you.
You keep on trucking out there. And here, we're going to shake hands because
I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I enjoy it too.
Now.
Well, I'm glad that there's nice guys like you out here on the road.
We always just shy about it.
Have a good day, sweetie. Thanks. So this is, I'm on the upper level of the TA. And it's sort of like got a food court. There's a gym behind me. Somebody's in there walking. It's got massage chairs. If you look, it says Training Center in Chaplin. Sorry. Slot machines. There's some pool tables in there. So the paid parking check-in, they give you this little paper they want you to put in the windshield, and different places do it differently. TA's been having us put these in the windshield for a while, and then all of a sudden certain TAs said, no, we don't want you doing that anymore. So, you know, each place is going to be different. I'm walking in between two trailers now, but I actually chose to walk between a reefer and a flatbed. Partly because I can see more, you know, I can be seen. If I scream, I'm not hidden between two trailers. So that's something to think about when you're out here walking around. And yes, everybody looks at me like I'm nuts. Obviously I don't care, so whatever. But again, look at how, I think it's like 9:30 now. I was just on the live feed for This Dysfunctional Life, and then my phone died. I was in taking a shower. So, you know. But I mean, like, look around. Does this really seem scary? I mean, most people are in their trucks, but you can see them in the windows and stuff. It's not like you have to feel, I just don't feel scared. I don't know. But I'm gonna go set up now for a live feed. And maybe I'll wind up doing some laundry tomorrow. They had a pretty big laundry. Sometimes when I go home, rather than doing the laundry myself, I take it to a fluff and fold service. Do the laundry out here myself, or I pay somebody back home. It comes out to be about the same amount. And that's because they'll charge you $3 a cycle out here in the truck stops. And, you know, so it costs you $6 to do one load, and that doesn't even include the laundry detergent and softeners and stuff. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to see you out here trucking along. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And put in the comments below anything that you want me to discuss, show you, or talk about. And I am going to be getting around to some time management, some hours of service. I'm still trying to do the Atlas, so you know, I'm working on things, guys, I promise. Bye.